Pixel Car Racer, if you are watching this, you are probably remember the late night spent tuning your GTR, hunting for the perfection 6-second drag or cruising in the tug mode. It was not just a game for many of us. It was the ultimate mobile car culture simulator, but this the unthinkable happened. The updates stopped, the community went silent, and today the game feel like a ghost town. What exactly happened to Pixel Car Racer? What did developer abandon us for? There something bigger happening behind the scenes. Let's dive deep into the mystery. Game launched by Studio Fukuoka, Pixel Car Racer took the mobile world by storm. It made the retro pixel aesthetic while offering a level of depth in engine swapping and tuning. Even AAA titles lacking between 2017 and 2019, the game was at its peak. We are getting weekly car drops and new body kits and promises of a story mode and rival AI. Felt like the game was incredibly, but as 2020 rolled, the momentum hit a brick wall. The updates become rare and eventually they crash altogether. Why? Technical nightmare. 32-bit versus 64-bit is the reality check. Most people miss technology outplaced the game. Pixel Car Racer was built on a very old engine that operated on 32-bit architecture. Around 2020, Google and Apple made 64-bit support mandatory for all apps. Created massive crisis of a small team, a Studio Fukuoka. They could not just start the game anymore to keep PCR alive on the modern smartphone. They literally had to rewrite the entire game code from scratch in the new engine, likely Unity, for a tiny entire team. This was just not a update, it was a totally reconstruction of the game that already had thousands of assist cases. Why the game started crashing on new Android version, why it disappeared from the app stores and temporarily. Fans were screaming for PCR update. The developer released a different project, Pixel Trucker. This frustrated the community, but there was a method to madness. Developer often used smaller projects to test a new engine quickly and coding before applying them to their method big game. Where this is the duration took off, rumors start spending for this team that had moved on the game bankrupt. If you check their official Discord or X Twitter, they are dropping hints. They are not gone, they are just stuck in development hell. They are not a team for 2 or 3 people trying to build modern engine for the game. As millions of fans, the scale of the task simply overwhelmed the size of the team. Where does the leave us today in 2060? Officially, the game is not maintenance mode. It is still playable on the most devices, but don't expect a story mode update tomorrow. The community has moved toward mods. Fans have taken the basic game and added their own cars. Pepper remains silent. Pixel Car Racer dead physically development of the life sport, but the fact we are still talking about the years after the latest update prove how the special this game really was. Can only just hope the one day Studio Fukuoka surprises us with a Pixel Car Racer 2 or a massive 64-bit outhaul. What's your favorite memory of PCR, and do you think the developer owns us the explanation, or should we just grateful for the memories? Now in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe for deep dives into the favorite classic games piece. Thanks for watching.